Yeah, I tried to pump out the fuel tank and wasn't able to pick up anything in there. So I think it's fairly dry. So I'm just gonna try putting gas in, see how we do. Fuel key works. This comes in pretty handy right here. Let's leave that there. Well, I tried throwing a little gas in it, and it's like this return line or vent hose right here, the lower one, has a pretty good leak in it, so I'll be replacing that. Also, while I was down here, I noticed that the body mounts are pretty wasted, so I'll have to try to order a set of those too. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to go ahead and replace both the fill tube and this vent tube. So it looks like I have to drop the tank or at least expose it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to take off this skid plate first and go from there. There's only 4 bolts and nuts holding this thing in, so it came down pretty easy. I just gotta get it off this plastic thing. This bin here. Let's take a peek. Huh. More spider webs and little creepy crawlies. Who would have expected that? Oh well. Looks like we only have two bolts here. We can drop the tank, so at least gonna have to lower it so I can get to the clamps on that filler neck hose. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, the fuel tank is loose. I got this clamp fairly loose. I'm starting to see a little bit of gas out of it. So we're gonna be a little bit careful there. Catch can or something. All right, that ought to do it. I really don't think there's much in there, but you know how it goes. I don't need a bunch of gas rolling down the street. those things that's hard to do with one hand. Well, I couldn't get these bad boys off, so I just lopped them off. And this is the guy that goes to, this is the one that's leaking up at the fill neck. That's the vent tube or overflow tube, whatever you want to call it. And the second one over here, it goes up to this little fella up here. And that little guy, I believe, is some kind of return line, or maybe it goes to the motor. It might be our fuel feed. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. At any rate, gotta pull these little suckers off, and then we'll get some fuel hose. Well, I got the fuel hose out. This is the overflow line or vent line, and this is the feed line. This is 3/8, this is 7/16. And look at this filler night. That must have took a while to fill up, huh? Anyways, let's see what I can find. Wish me luck. I thought I'd grease up the shift linkage while I was in here. There it is. Of course you can't see it. There we go. Ready. Yeah, that little washer's kind of got a square profile to it, so it's kind of hard to get with one hand. And then you throw the cotter pin in there, and with it greased up, it should work just fine. It slides on this side. Compresses on that side. First, second, drive, neutral, reverse, and park. Yeah, it's doing everything it's supposed to. Yeah, the column shift's not quite working right though. It goes all the way down to first. It's got a little bit of resistance in it, but it doesn't have the ability to pivot in and go into park. So I got to find out if it's in the column here or down the firewall. Kind of betting the column because it's not pivoting. Yeah, throw a little lube in there and see what happens. See if that does anything. just not pivoting at all. Well, let's take a look under the hood. Man, that's just all kinds of cruddy looking, isn't it? Probably gonna take that apart. Get that old dead grease out of there. See if I can get it lubed up. Okay, get in there. Let's see how it goes. I'm not exactly sure. Try to lube this thing up a little bit. See if that helps any. Sprayed it down. Ah, there we go. Getting some movement now. I don't know if you can see that. Didn't have any movement at all a little while ago. That's good. Just real hard to get in there. Let's see if we made any headway here. Oh, it's still stiff, but hey, it's moving. I like that. Feels like it goes all the way into park too. Nice. Very nice. Call that a win. All right, I got it all hooked up on the bottom side. Let's see how she does. Ooh, that's slick. Reverse, neutral, drive, second, first, success. As Jacob would say, oh baby.